drug dealers or don't go to school, they're uneducated.
Chicago has long had a reputation as a mob town.
It started with Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover was a half-the
I do this shit for the niggas ain't high shit, but still had dreams to live lavish in mansions. Who hug the block just to get they baby winter coats and moving grams just to keep the heat on till the winter's over. Life is real, but this shit no joke. Niggas playing cross with death like this shit a hoax. Until I see that cannon flash, she don't need the pose. Yeah, hot nigga, that cannon flash. Now his body cold, yeah, his life is over. Fuck the block, I see that life.
My name is Leo Da Vinci, and I'm from Chicago, Southside, born and raised. I went to Morgan Park High School, and I went to Higgins Academy Grammar School. I'm passionate, ambitious, success-driven, all the above, you know. My daily routine is first wash my butt, wash my ass. Can we curse? Wash my ass. Shit, and then get my day productive, like work, you know what I'm saying? Working 9 to 5. Music is my second job, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my comfort zone, it's my therapy. The biggest influence in my life is my mom. She's also an artist, so she was like the #1 person that basically embedded music into me, because she was always doing it. She was singing while she was pregnant with me, so I would say my mom is my biggest influence. I really look up to her. If you all don't know, type in Nelly, Tiger Travis, you know what I'm saying? On all platforms, type in the song Slap Your Weave Off. You're gonna have a good time for sure. So it's two sides of the family, but on my mom, I got 3 older brothers. I'm the baby. On my dad's side, I got sisters, and I also got foster siblings, so there's a lot of us. Growing up in my household, it was really my mom and my brother my brother was a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Not like the famous or whatever, but he was rapping a lot. And my mom, she was, you know, on her way to becoming to the fame stage that she is now. And it was just music constantly. So that kind of just pushed me into the music, direction. I've been doing music all my life. I had my first pair of drums at 3. First set, I started off playing real instruments, drums. And then from there, I went to trumpet in grammar school, high school, alto saxophone. So it was always in me, like, since a shorty. Miss Cooper. Shout out to Miss Cooper. I love you. That was my music teacher. She is the one who also I could say I look up to. And she taught me how to play the piano. So that was like my favorite teacher and she like wasn't just a teacher, she was more like a mom. So she gave me all the knowledge, nurtured me in every way possible. And, I was a dog in basketball. I'm still a dog in basketball, you know what I'm saying? I also played football. Freshman year, I made varsity and both football and basketball. So it was pretty decent. I was a real dog. And my mama was there too. My mama was always there. Like, I always talked to her too, but she traveled a lot too. My mom and my pop separated when I was young. My mom was, artist, so she was also traveling a lot. So I was really always with my brother or my grandma. So during that time, like, that's, really who kind of brought me up. I was a badass little kid, and I was able to do whatever I wanted to. And she was always like around, like I always talked to her, like when she on her trips, she always called me, talk, make sure I'm okay. So like she was always around even when she wasn't around. So I was cool, it was chill. And I got to do whatever I wanted to.
I'm a walking ticket in the club and I gotta pay.
My favorite memory as a child is, going fishing. I would say going fishing with my grandfather. We did that often, more so like every summer. He had a place in North Carolina that we used to go to, and big ass house. Swing, pool, basketball, it was decent. So we used to go out there every summer and go fishing, just like hiking, and not even hiking, like fucking camping, I guess you can call it. But we was doing shit like that. We was doing those frequently. Like, I still have vivid memories of like just sitting in a fucking forest with tents and shit, like bonfires and shit. So I would say that was more so like my best memory. And I was with all my favorite cousins, my brothers, sisters, like all the family. So definitely big on family. Growing up with no father, that was like really the hardest part for me. only because, like, looking at it then, I didn't really realize it, but as I got older, it's like, okay, I didn't have no real male structure. Like, my brothers was like my brothers, but they was my brothers, if you get what I'm saying. So it was like really no male structure, so it was certain things that I was falling short on as I got older, you get what I'm saying? It's only because it was like, I didn't have that male figure or that male push to be around, you get what I'm saying? So I would say that would be the biggest thing in my life as far as like my pops, but yeah. Music helped me a fucking lot. I'm telling you, that's like my therapy. Like, anytime I'm feeling some type of way, whatever issue or situation I'm going through, I'm gonna write it out. Like, I'll write it, put it to a beat, and I'll bring it to life. So that's like my therapy, because I don't do good with like talking to actual therapists. In my opinion, I don't like doing shit like that. No offense to the therapist, but music is my therapy. That's how I coped with basically my pops not being around. No. My accomplishment that I'm most proud of is the route that my music has been taking me. I done came across multiple artists, King Louis, shout out King Louis, FYBJ Maine, comedian, shout out to him, and a few other celebrities, so shout out to y'all know. But I would say that's my biggest accomplishment right now, getting my streams, so I would say that's it. My music is taking me to where I need to go. It's actually an unreleased song that's going to be dropping soon called Best Friend. That's my best song, and it's dedicated to, it's not like, how can I explain it? It's dedicated to an imaginary woman, I guess you could say. Basically, so, like my soulmate, whenever I find it, if I ever find it, but that's basically what it's dedicated to. The closest person to me, I would say I keep close, is shout out to my boy A1 Baby. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog, it's my brother, it's my twin. We came up from the mud, from the struggle together, you know what I'm saying? So that's my dog. He ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Neither the fucking mine. So I would say that's my person I'm holding close to me right now. And he got it on the music tip, man. If you don't know, go play that Free Jetto, man. It's out now on all platforms, for sure. I'm always going through something that's testing my patience, shit, always. Shit, overall, like women, shit, jobs, work, like all that shit be testing my patience. Micromanaging and shit, like damn, bro, like I only got so much until I really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna smack it that, but just overall, it's just life in general. Sometimes life be lifing, and I be losing patience as far as like wanting to give up sometimes, but I can't give up. Like, I got to keep going, you know what I'm saying? Reach the top. I got shit to do, shit to achieve, and people that, you know what I'm saying, want to see me make it, so, for sure. I plan on retiring in the next 10 years, by the age of 40, for sure. And I want to just travel the world. Like, I want to see how other countries live and shit like that, so that's like my long-term goal type shit. Yeah, I see myself having a family for sure. With the right person, yeah, because I want to make that happen. Like I said, I do believe in marriage. I don't got no kids yet, but you know, eventually I get some. My past relationships have taught me a lot, as far as about other individuals and more so about myself. Back then, like I said, I was wild, so there was a lot of wild things that I was doing, and you know, like dealing with women, like you know, women gonna be women, or I wasn't gonna tolerate certain things as what I was doing when I like fell in love with a woman that I actually liked. So like from the time frame of then, I was like just wild. I was a disrespectful ass little nigga, if you wanna be honest. Excuse my language. But as I got older, I started to realize things about myself that I need to stop, that I need to change my mouth, my attitude, my temper. It was things like that that I realized that I needed to change. So as I got older, I started coming across other women. You know, I'm a handsome fella, so they gonna tempt it, they gonna try it. But it was more so like lessons, because it was not really no faith. And I'm not perfect. I've had my times where I've cheated and dogged women, and that could have been my karma. But as I got older, it was a lot of women that I was dealing with that wasn't right. So I kind of like left it alone, you know, things in that nature. And I got to a point in my life where I'm like, nah, do I want to date, or do I just want to live my life until I'm like 80? You know what I'm saying? But no, eventually I might find a wife. Who knows? If I do, I do. If I don't, cool, that's it. I want people to know that I am a jack of all trades. I'm a pretty cool, humble person. I love people. I'm a people's person. People love me. And yeah, y'all gonna be seeing me soon for sure. I do have a crazy story. There was one night, me and my boy Trey, me and my cousin Trey, we was leaving this bar. Somewhere far as hell. Mind you, we in Infinity. He had Infinity, lowest hill to the ground. And it's snowing. It's like January, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So we leaving this bar, both drunk as hell. I'm on live. We driving, and this idiot decided, he wasn't even like speeding, but he was going fast enough, and the car spent out. So the car spent out on the mind you, we on the expressway. The car spent out, and we slid into a ditch. Like inside the ditch, his car, but we cannot get out. We had to call a tow truck. Mind you, we drunk. So we get out the car. We laughing the whole time, like, bro, you ain't never just fucking crash your car. Like, I'm sitting here still on live. People on live, like, call the police, y'all ass tweaking. I'm like, bro, this nigga just crashed his car, bro. Like, I'm showing him this shit. So they like, I see the live, like, what made me snap, because I was drunk, we both was drunk. But I snapped back into reality when I seen somebody comment, like, the police are gonna come. I'm like, fuck yeah. I just realized, like, we gonna go to jail if we don't get this car. So I ended up calling the AAA and shit. They came before the police came, thank goodness. And yeah, we got out the jam. We start driving, like maybe a few miles down. The car get the I'm like, bro, what the fuck wrong with your car? We get out the car, this nigga tire flat. So I'm like, fuck. So we try to call AAA. We had to call AAA again for them to basically try to fix the tire or whatever the case may be. Because this man didn't have, like, he had like a certain lock that's supposed to go to your rim. If you know, you know, like it's a certain key that go to your rim to unlock your shit. And they didn't have the key either. So we called AAA for nothing, and we had to sit. He got it towed like halfway because he didn't have the full AAA shits, and he wasn't finna pay his bread, whatever the case may be. So we got like halfway to where we was going, and we slept in the car until like 6 in the morning. Woke up, blue as hell. But that was like the most wildest story and memory that I could think of. That shit was cool. And I was on live just laughing. He was like, yo, that's slow as hell, boy. A near-death experience? Oh yeah, most definitely. In my younger days, I was sitting on the porch one time. It was me, Dalo, and my homie Ed. They were my two homies. And we was sitting on the porch, chit-chatting, just talking, bro. All we hear is, it sounded like fireworks, like, bah, 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 bah. So the first 3, 4, 5 pops, we just sitting here like we thinking they popping fireworks until I start hearing like the shit hit the house, the bullets hit the house. So you hear it, I'm like, bro, we getting shot at. So mind you, it's like, just like I'm sitting, it's like a porch, and then it's like the rail. So it's only one way, 2 ways I can go, in the house or down to the porch. They was already sitting like on the porch, basically. So them niggas ran and left me. They ran the opposite way and left me. So I'm just sitting here on the fucking porch while there's whoever, and we didn't even see who was shooting at the house. Like they had to be in the cut or some shit. But they shooting at the crib and shit, and I'm sitting on the porch, just thinking, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I roll back like it was Call of Duty shit. I roll back and like lay on my stomach, and I try to like stay tight because I'm clenching and shit. Every time I hit a shot, I'm clenching because I'm thinking I'm about to get hit. And then, I don't know, I just like get up, like something just told me like get up, run in the crib. As soon as I run through the crib, a bullet come right through the door, like literally right through the door. Like I seen the whole, like, it was like a beam of light that just came in. I'm like, what the fuck? But that was it, shit. That was the most near death experience I can think of, like witness right now. Shit was tragic, scary. Coming up, I grew up in a Christian church for sure. Respect thy mother and thy father so that days may be longer. I would say would be my favorite Bible verse, Jesus Christ. Yeah, love thy mother and thy father so that days may be longer. Like, even though my pops was in my life, I still love you. You know what I'm saying? You know, mom love you too. I did have a point in time where I did question my religion. Even now, to be honest, I still question religion. Not even like that, no disrespect to those, but I right now don't have a religion. Like I'm learning still more about Christian, Muslim, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to learn different things so I can put the pieces together myself, or at least try to get a better understanding of what's going on. So, yeah, but as of currently, I don't have a religion. But I do believe there is a God. Now, I ain't taking that away. Like, there is a God. There is a higher being for sure. For sure. Yahweh. You know, could be. They say his name is when you inhale and exhale. So, do I believe in conspiracy theories? Shit, most of them. Aliens are real. Mermaids are real. I believe in all that shit. I don't. It's some subliminal messages. An idea have to come from somewhere. Ain't gonna- I don't want to say too much though. This is your boy Leo Da Vinci here now on Finally Heard. You know what I'm saying? You checking out, man. Fuck with your boy. You can find me on all platforms at Leo Da Vinci, LEOD''VINCI. Also on all social medias. You know what I'm saying? We out.
Okay.
Fuck it.